Hey everyone, welcome back to another video, and in today's video we have this Jeep Compass and we're going to do the side and rear chrome delete installation for this vehicle. So this is how the side panel and the rear panel looks before doing the installation, and this is how it looks after the installation. So we use the gloss black material in order to black out the side and the rear panel. Link for the product will be provided below. With that being said, let's start with the installation video. These are the tools you need for the installation. So before we start with the installation, we need to make sure we prep the panel. So you can use alcohol and water mixed together in a spray bottle. Once you have your solution, spray it onto a clean microfiber towel and make sure to remove any contaminants that each panel may have. So make sure also when you're cleaning, make sure to clean the paint and around this area where the window is located as well. That way, in case the film does touch the top or the bottom section, it doesn't get any contaminants. And then once we're done cleaning the panel, make sure that everything's dry. That way the adhesive on the film is able to tack down to the panel without getting wet. Because if it touches an area where it's still wet, the adhesive is not going to stick and the installation will just go wrong. So make sure everything's completely dry. So we're going to start off with the piece that covers the front section of the panel. With this one, just place the film on the chrome delete, that way it holds it in place for us while we work on this end. So make sure you align this section of the film right on the edge here of the chrome. So make sure you have coverage here, and it's covering on this section as well right here. And then once this is aligned, just apply a little bit of pressure with your thumb, that way it stays tacked down. And then to align the rest of the film, just align the bottom half of the film to the lower section of the chrome. So use that as the guide in order to align the film. Okay, so once you place the film onto the side panel, grab your squeegee and start tacking down the film. Make sure to remove all of the air that's underneath the film. Squeegee until you reach to the other end. With this part, you can have the door open, that way you have more area to work with, since there is a rubber gasket on top and it connects to the paint on this section here of the door. So bring all of the air to the top section of the film. And then this excess material here, we'll trim it off right after. We just need to make sure that everything is being covered. If you needed to extend it more, you can. That's why we have this excess material here. But if you don't need it, you would just trim it off. So just make sure before you trim off that everything's being covered from here all the way to this end. And now all we need to do, once we finish tagging it down with our squeegee, apply heat. That way we help the adhesive on the film activate faster and start tacking down to the side panel. So for this part here, use the low setting here and just go side to side. And with your finger, start applying just a little bit of pressure. That way we help the film start molding to the design of the side panel. So once you finish heating up the entire panel, next we need to trim off the excess material that's on the top section of the film here. With this one, make an outline with your finger. That way you know exactly where the chrome ends and where the rubber gasket here starts. So you can either try to tuck it in, but if it's just a little bit small material, then you could just remove it. And then with your blade, just a little bit of your blade out, you start trimming this section here, since we won't need it no more. So should be like that, and then you just continue on until you reach to the other end. So once you finish trimming off the excess material, grab your heat gun and just make sure you seal the top edge. That way the film doesn't lift over time since it was trimmed off. Another method you can do in order to do the installation for both the front and the rear door section of the panel here. On this side, we started aligning the film from one end and aligned it on the bottom. Now the other way you can do it, in case you don't want to trim the excess material, instead of aligning it on the bottom end, we're going to use the top half to align it first, and then the rest of the film, instead of trimming it off, we can tuck it in underneath the window trim here. So all we need to do is just make sure this section is cleaned first. That way the adhesive on the film doesn't get dirty with any contaminants that are underneath the film. Another thing with this, you will need to have your window open, that way you have access to this area here. Okay, so with this one, same steps, just place it here, that way it holds it in place. Align it to the edge here, and make sure you use the top half as the guide also to align the rest of the film. So it has to meet it right on the top section. Make sure you have no excess material on the top, since we are aligning it on the top instead of the bottom. So as you can see, we use the top half here to align the film, and this time around we're going to tuck in the film underneath here like that. So once everything's aligned, grab your squeegee, start tacking everything down. And then to tuck in the film underneath the gasket, just pull it a little bit, and with your squeegee, just help it tuck in. You can also use your finger like this, have your nail in between the gasket, and this will help tucking in the film. You just have to take your time to adjust it in case it does try to lift, but if that's the case, just tuck it in and apply heat. So as you can see, the film's being tucked in, and now just do it for the rest of the panel here. And now to make sure that the film stays tacked down, we apply heat, that way the adhesive on this area here on the film starts tagging down to the curve. So use the low setting and just apply heat as you go, and start helping the film wrap around the edge here. So apply heat, 1, 2, 3. With this part here, since this is rubber, try not to focus too long in one single area, because if you do, you will burn the rubber here. So just apply 3 seconds side to side. You can try tucking in the film on this top section here, but with this area here, it is much smaller to work with, so you're going to have a harder time trying to tuck in the film underneath this gasket here. So preferably try to tuck it in underneath here. Okay, and now just trim off the edge here. Find the gap right here and trim it off carefully. It should be good. And now we move on to this section right here. So now we're moving on with this section of the panel. Just place the film here, align it to the edge. You can give yourself a little bit of more extra material here, that way it covers this section here. And then with heat, we could just help it wrap around here. So you can have the door open just so you can have an idea how much film you need. But roughly around here should be fine. That way you have full coverage. Now with this one, same steps. Just align it on the bottom section here, like how we did it for the first section. And lift the film carefully until you reach to the other end. If you need to lift the film to readjust it, you can. Just be very careful not to pull the film too hard. This part here is we just need to work our way slowly, but for now we're going to focus here again. So just grab your squeegee, start tacking down the film, remove all of the air bubbles. This curved area here, you can help it by applying just a little bit of pressure, but if you're having a hard time bringing it down, apply a little bit of heat, that way we help the film tack down to the curve here. And make sure that everything is being covered, that nothing is showing here. So now once this section is covered, continue on with this end. Okay, so for this area here, we're just going to carefully lift the film. That way we help remove any fingers that may be on this section. The less fingers we have, the better it will be for us to install this. So just making sure we help remove this big finger here. Another thing you can do is just go like this and just help it little by little. So now we just need to focus around this finger here. Always just make sure to cover everything. So it's just lifting a little bit, aligning it and readjusting. So to help it adjust around this curve here, in order to not have this finger here, lift it carefully, make sure it stays aligned, and we're going to apply just a little bit of heat to help it mold to the design of the curve here. So hold the film, lift it carefully, apply just a little bit of heat, let the film cool down just a little bit, and then slowly, little by little, with your finger, start helping it tack down. Make sure to keep it aligned to the chrome panel here. That way you don't miss a spot. And just make sure you're holding the film as you go. So it's just adjusting to the curve here. And now just apply heat again, hold it. Let the film cool down just a little bit, and with your finger, go side by side to help it tack down. So hold the film again and apply heat. Just continue this process until you tack everything down, and just be careful, take your time and not crease the film. You could also use your squeegee, go side by side like this. So the chrome ends around here, so you just need to make sure we cover most of it here. Lift and apply heat. And don't forget about a top edge here too as well. And now once everything's tacked down, just apply heat throughout the entire panel. That way we start helping the adhesive on the film activate faster. Okay, and now to remove the excess material, create an outline with your finger. That way you know where exactly the chrome ends. With this one you can also tuck it in underneath the rubber gasket here, but you would have to pull the rubber gasket and try to tuck it in underneath. So that's going to be a little bit hard to do on this area, so it'd be better to just create that outline and trim off the excess material. That's where you would cut the excess material to slowly remove everything. Apply heat to seal the edge, and just continue on to trimming off the rest. So just carefully trim off the excess material. So now we're moving on to the last piece that covers the rear section of the chrome panel. So with this one, you can start off by lining it on this edge here as well. Just make sure you give yourself enough material to cover the chrome here. So give yourself a good amount here, make sure it's covering on top and the bottom, and we can use either the top half or the bottom half to align the rest of the film. So I'll show you guys how to do it for the bottom here. So just lift the film carefully, adjust as you go. If you need to lift to move the film around and align it, you can. Just lift it carefully and try not to pull it too hard, because you may overstretch it or tear the film. So once you place the film, grab your squeegee, start tacking everything down. Squeegee going upward, that way we help remove all of the air. Okay, so once we tack down and remove all of the air that's underneath the film, the next thing to do is grab our heat gun and start applying heat to the film. That way we help the film start molding to the design of the panel here, and also we're helping the adhesive on the film activate faster. So start from one end, apply heat, use your hand or your squeegee just to apply a little bit of pressure. That way we start helping it tack down. And just make your way, repeat this process until you reach to the other end. Okay, so once you finish tacking everything down, applying heat, you may notice that you have just a little bit of excess material on the top layer here. If you do, just use your finger and start creating the outline of where you will need to start trimming the excess material. You can apply just a little bit of pressure, that way it starts making the marked design here. Sometimes, depending on how hard you press on it, your fingernail may do the trimming for you. Right now it's just more of creating an outline, that way we know exactly where we need to cut. There is just a small gap in between the chrome panel here and this rubber gasket here. So just make sure to insert your blade right in between there. That way we don't scratch or damage or cut off the rubber. So start from one end, wherever that gap is, right here, and slowly just start trimming off the extra material. Take your time as you're doing this. If you need to rest and remove the blade, you can. So all this extra material we remove, since we won't be needing it. Okay, and then just continue on until you reach to the other end. If you have extra material on the edge here as well, trim it off. Apply heat to seal all of the top and side edges. Since it was trimmed off, the film will tend to lift since we just pulled it just a little bit. So to ensure it doesn't lift over time again, just apply heat wherever you trimmed it off. Okay, and we're done. And now once we finish with the entire installation, the last thing to do is to post seat the entire film. So the last thing to do, like I mentioned, once you finish with the entire installation, is to post seat the entire film. So all you need is your heat gun. You can use the low or the high setting for this part. If you do use the highest setting on your heat gun, just make sure not to focus on one area for too long, especially around these sections where there's rubber on the top and lower section of the panel. So make sure, just for safety, use the low heat setting and just apply heat. Go circular motion, wait about like 3 seconds for each section, and just apply heat as you go, and use your hand just to help tack down the film a little bit better in case it is still lifting around the edges. So that concludes the installation video for the side and rear chrome delete installation for the Jeep Compass. We hope that the video helped you guys out with the installation. Don't forget to drop a like on the video, make sure you subscribe and turn on the notification bell. That way you don't miss any of our upcoming installation videos. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next one.